Okay guys, so if you just watched my previous video, you just found out how to take your PlayStation 3 apart. So what you're going to need for this, for the clear case, obviously you're going to buy the clear case. So it's going to come with the top and the bottom. It's going to come with the clear case for the for the for the disc case. It's going to come with all this stuff, to cover up the hard drive. It's going to come with a new one of this for the disc that goes inside, or you can use your other one that you already have. So what you're going to do is you're going to put that little clear piece back in that little one that I just talked about in my last video. You're going to take this one, slide it right back where it belongs, which is right there. You get this one, and slide it right back where it belongs. Yeah. Stupid things can... It's kind of hard to do this with two hands, so I'll be right back. I mean, with one hand. I'll be right back. Okay, my mistake. It goes right here. Okay, so once you got that piece in, and this metal piece in, and that little plastic thing that just fell out, go ahead and put this back on, which just slides right on. And this, they don't make this in clear when you get the part, but a little bit of black doesn't hurt. So, yeah, they probably don't because of that purpose right there. That chip, they don't want people to be ruined. Taking it off. And they'll sue, and blah blah blah. Big tree huggers that would sue. Yeah. So this slides right in. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay. So once you pop that in, let me catch you up on what I'm doing right now. If you have the newer style PlayStation 3, you probably noticed when you bought this fan with the LED that, oh my gosh, that this fan is different than the one that I have. You're like looking at it, and you're like, what the crap? Okay, so probably came with this kind of cover that you're wondering, how do I take this off and how do I make this work? So let me catch you up real fast. So this is going to be on top of this, on the bottom. You're going to take off their screws. Just look for the arrows again. Those arrows play off. And you're going to take off these, which go right here. There's two screws. So let's go ahead and take off that. And then take this off. Be really careful not to break it. And then you're going to see... Oh my gosh. My bad. Then you're going to see this. Now, let me warn you really fast before you do anything stupid right now. See this two squares right here? They contact right there. And you may notice, why is there white stuff on it? That is thermal compound, and whatever you do, do not touch it whatsoever, not even a little bit. Do not get it on your hands, do not eat it, or whatever. But if you do happen to get some of it on your hands, stop what you're doing immediately, go wash your hands before it starts burning like heck. No, I did not touch it. Well, okay, maybe I did get a little bit on my hands, but I did in a previous video how to fix, well, I didn't do it in a previous video, but I noticed from reading the bottle, because I had to, on a different PlayStation, I had to fix it. It says do not get it on your hands, and because it may burn your hands, so do not get it on your hands. So right after you do that, There's going to be more screws where the fan goes, because the fan's going to be underneath. So there's going to be screws. Just follow the arrows. Take off the screws. Flip it over. This is going to be on there. This. Now you may notice, why does yours look wider than mine? It's because I cut it to this size that I need it. I did it with a pink marker. Just went around, cut it out, and you may notice I ain't the best cutter. It's because I didn't have the proper tools to cut. I just used channel pliers and broke it off a little bit. So just make sure you leave something like that, that little notch. Then drill right there so you can get the screws in. So this won't be like, you'll be like, what the heck? So once you do that, set this in to the proper place that needs to go in, screw it in. So I did something like this. Okay, so go ahead and screw it in. Really simple to do. And then just put everything back. Then right after that, I'll be showing you how to put everything back into the clear case. So let me put this fan back together, and I'll be right back. Okay, well, I decided not to show you how to put all the clear case in. It's basically the same thing. As you can see, here's the fan with the LEDs. Now I don't know if the camera can really pick it up, but I did have to cut around it, and you have to fiddle around with it. Make sure it does not hit those metal plate line things, the fan. I did have to trim the fan, each blade. I did have to make it shorter to fit inside. For this, for the where the disc goes, I did have to eliminate the little guard here, where for the felt. Did have to eliminate that and just put the clear case on it, because there's another clear case that goes on it. Pretty much just put everything back like you took it off. If you have any concerns about the fan, go ahead and ask me. The LEDs do work. Still, there's nothing really, fancy about that. You just have to play around with it. You may have to do some modifying to it, to the case and stuff, to really get it in there. To tell you the truth, this is for if you do have this kind of style where that fan is different than the one that's in there. I do recommend that you at least have some kind of knowledge working on plastic stuff, cases, and modifying stuff. But if you open it up and it has the same fan, it's just really simple, just 2 screws, the wires, just plug it in, screw it, and everything else should be fitting fine. Let me show you what it looks like when it's turned on. Also, in another video I'll be putting blue strips of LEDs on the sides here. By the way, they're red lights, LEDs for the fan. So let me show you what it looks like when it's turned on. Now it looks pink because of the camera, how it picks it up, but it is red. So I'll be blue LEDs with the red fan. Like I said, have some kind of knowledge when you're doing this. Other than that, have fun with it, I guess, if you're going to try this. But this is what it looks like clear. The disc is already spinning inside there. That's what you see there. It's all spinning. Tell me what you think, guys. Comment, subscribe, like, you know what to do. I'll be, like I said, next video I'll be doing blue LEDs. Don't have them right now because I ordered them and they're coming in the mail. So, thanks for watching, guys.